I'm sorry. I was stuck on the toilet. Plus, I might have gotten distracted by TikToks and what have you, rather than, getting my business done as quickly as I could. So, sorry about that. I gotta do the needful of, like, posting it in many different places if possible, of, yes, I am alive. Yes, I am streaming. Come join me in my streams as I go through the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV.
Hello.
Complete with a free trial allowing you to go through the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heaven's Ward and Stormblood expansions up to level 70 with no restrictions on playtime. Join us today in Eorzea. I haven't even loaded up the game yet. I am that far behind. Let's move it over to here and see how we're doing. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. Also, let me just get rid of this notification. There we go. Hi. There's still advertisement going on for like another minute and a half, I'm sorry to say, so we'll make do with what we've got. Happy Macro March. We are now at March 8th, so I'm gonna need to do something for Macro March tomorrow, like render-wise and such. Let's see, like, how much have I grown in Macro March? Let's have a look. So, I haven't grown anything at all, but in the last week, I have grown 7.16 meters, so pretty good. I'm doing fairly alrighties. I'll probably, like, come up with, like, a different way of doing that calculation, so then that way, when we get up to, like, the kilometer value, it's, gonna be, like, makes a little more sense, but I'm gonna be real with you, I've never gotten up to, like, a kilometer value. That's gonna take a lot of bits. Thank you, Jason, for being my #1 fan. I greatly appreciate it. You gonna keep those numbers up, I see. Let's see. Is there anywhere else I need to post? No, not really. Alrighty then. Hi, welcome. Savage, thank you so much for being here first. I greatly appreciate it. I very much value you being here. Hello, Star Kuma. Hi there, Jason, my moderator. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're all doing I hope you're doing well today. Alright, I'm just gonna move this window over here, move this window over here, move this over here, move this over here, close this window, press start on the Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail. Hopefully we'll get there in time. And just to get my energies up, I'm gonna drink myself a Coke no sugar. It is also a no caffeine, but, who knows? Hi there, Fox Macro. Damn it, I accidentally spilt a little bit of Coke Zero. Now I have to... gosh darn it. Alright, give me a second. I have to, like, wipe this nonsense down before it gets sticky. Well, actually, no. If it's no sugar and no caffeine, there won't be any sticky, but still, I don't want to stain the nonsense. How's it going? Oh, Fox Macro, are you aware that it's Macro March and there's ways that you can make me bigger? Did you know there's ways that you can make me even bigger than I am right now? Like, sure, 7 meters is a pretty big value, but for Macro March, I can be even bigger! I should really change how, like, the thingy... Big Mama Wolf hugs? Big Mama Wolf hugs. Thank you for the hugs. I really appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Happy Macro March, Oleandrin. Have you done anything for Macro March? I am currently doing something for Macro March. I am currently going through the, like, I'm gonna need to do, like, a render, tomorrow. Fuck you too, unnamed! Wait, hang on. Finger. There we go. Yeah, look at that! Fucking flipping off unnamed. Anyway, do you ever read manga? Yes, I do. I read quite a bit of manga. I am currently going through One Piece, Boruto, Spy X Family, Blue Exorcist. I'm going through quite a few. I finished Dungeon Meshi last year. It was very fun. I highly recommend if you are impatient for more episodes of Delicious in Dungeon, just go and read Dungeon Meshi. It's fantastic. So yeah, you have some projects, secrets so far. Alright then, keep your secrets. here I am doing the best that I can to, like, you know, look at your DMs. Why people send me DMs? They could recommend shit. King of Shoujo. Healing life through camping in a... Oh, it's another isekai. Yeah, I hate to break it to you. Isekais are not in my, Whatsamahoozies. Also, nice work on the himbo rating there, Masonic. 93% is a very high rating. Good for you. So yeah, unfortunately, isekais are not my thing. Here's the thing. If you want to give me a fantasy story, just give it to me in fantasy. You don't need to come up with this, like, isekai thing of, oh, you were resurrected from another world, so, you know, the IRL shit has to, like, apply, like, because more often than not, the isekai is only, like, an introductory episode thing, and they just sort of throw you into the fantasy full stop. So, for example, the Reborn in Another World as a slime, the isekai nonsense is meaningless because the actual, like, woes of the real world or the knowledge of the real world does not apply to the fantasy after the first season. It's meaningless. Whereas something like ReZero and something like, there was this other one that was like an original isekai. Those ones kind of make sense because they're regularly making points into, like, the person's IRL life before they got isekai. What about Digimon? Digimon, yes, is technically an isekai, but let us not forget they're trying to get back into the real world, and that is present in a number of their seasons, and there are elements of story going off in the real world as well. So it's not just a case of, you know, isekai in the first season of, oh, how did we get here kind of nonsense. Anyway, let me get my thingy-majiggies up. PC capture? Yeah, PC capture is turned on. There we go. Alright, cool. Let me just pause the music, because there's already music in this one. No duplicates I can assign. But yeah, so... I know I was making, like, Path of Exile 2 to see... Don't you see screenshots? Yeah, I saw the screenshot. That one was a little bit funny, don't get me wrong, about, like, the max level bunny. Good stuff. But yeah. I don't know. I don't do, like, you know, if someone sends me DMs while I'm in the middle of streaming, you're not gonna be getting, like, a good 5-minute dissertation from me about this nonsense. I am so sorry, because I'm trying to stream. It is what it is. But yeah, I have amazing news for people. So, I know Path of Exile 2 was, like, you know, sort of the thingy-majiggy that I was playing, like, in the, like, you know, on the previous Saturdays, but right now, Path of Exile 2, I'm gonna be real with you, I think I've accidentally hit a bit of a wall, and I'm going to need to, like, you know, find my own time of playing Path of Exile 2 and having enjoyment out of that. Yay. So, alright, I need to find the Kekdar wall, which is not here. Kakboard, there we go. But yeah, so I'm going back to Final Fantasy XIV because there are events going off in Final Fantasy XIV that I need to get done. Plus, you know, I wanted something that was, like, you know, very casual for me to play through and, you know, simply play the game while chatting with you and such. Path of Exile 2, I'm very much I'm locked in. Like, I am very much, you know, thinking about the game. And right now it's in a thinky mode where it's like, oh, I need to have, like, a real critical look as to, you know, how am I supposed to do my combos? What sort of items am I trying to pick up and what have you. So it's, you know, I'm very much split. And, you know, oh, hello, Wild Saber. Surprise. Smurfette had black hair originally due to being created by Gargamel. She only became the blonde after Papa Smurf turned her into a real Smurf in the cartoon, but in the comments after becoming a show, she asked Papa to make her beautiful because she didn't like the way she looked, which the cartoon cut out. Ah. I don't know. That sounds familiar. The Smurfette, like, lore sounds a little bit familiar. Gonna be real with you. Anyway, but yeah, so... wanted to play something where, you know, this doesn't actually engage my brain that strongly until, you know, we get into like a dungeon or some nonsense. But even then, sometimes, depending on the dungeon, it's like no problems whatsoever for me to go through. Ooh. Fuck you. Okay. Let's go with this. Yep, that was a pretty good hit there. So yeah, I wanted to play something a little bit casual. You disappear now? After you gave me the fun fact about Smurfette, you're like, my work here is done. I shall now return to my people. Okay, alright. That wasn't a good one. I should have gone in that direction. Wait, that would have given me... Yeah, that would have given me more points. Yeah, that would have given me the most points. Alright. So yeah, sorry, Fox Macro. If you want to engage with me, you're gonna have to engage with the, Let's go this direction. Oof, close one. But yeah, if you, like, you're gonna have to engage with me within the chat and such like that. That way other people have an opportunity to join in on the stuff and such. Like, I don't have links disabled in my chat, so you were welcome if you had, like, a short link to the isekai, dropping it in the chat there. And people might have, like, an opinion and what have you. Alrighty, so I've done all I need to... Oh, yeah! Check it out, chat. Cookie for Drac Dragon! Here's your cookie, Drac Dragon. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the follow. 3 days ago. That was... Friday, Thursday. Thank you for the follow back on Wednesday. I really appreciate it. How am I doing? I am doing fairly all right. I have something cool to present with you. I am now level 100 in all the tank classes. Max level in the roll. God damn it! Why'd you have to go and steal my shirt, Sir Dragon? Max level in all of my different tank classes. Now I have, like, you know, all these other classes I could be working on and shit, so... Lord knows it's gonna be an absolutely terrible time. Let's get going with... Let's work with our white mage. Try and get them out from, like, this slump of 65. Alright. I also need to go through the, there's like a Love Hearts event or something like that going on right now, which can be done this way, which I think is done at the Whatsamahuzi place. So yeah, I've got like other classes I could be working on and such, and I think I might do a little bit of that before I go into all of these things. All right, take me to Gridania, please. Hopefully Gridania is the correct place that I need to go and not, Old Da or anything like that. Also, is there better gear for me to wear? Oh, yeah, there is. Nomad Boots of Healing, level 65. Ah, okay, cool. So, yeah, so yeah, I got quests that I could be doing, and we can try and improve my mage that way. And then once we're done trying to improve my mage through there, we will probably go to, like, some of the DPS classes. Oh, yeah, and then the Irritant Moogle thing is active, so gotta put some time into that, too. There's just so much for you to do. Even when you're done with the main quest line, there's all this extra nonsense you can do that take time, such as, you know, upping the classes, going through the events, going through PvP. Holy shit, though, I don't think I want to go through PvP, even though Velk really wants me to go through PvP. Alright, am I going the right way? Incense and Sensibility, Adventure for Hire, The Joys of Pictomancy. What the fuck? Where's the... Hang on, where's the fucking... There was, like, meant to be a romance thing. Good morrow to you. Have you any questions regarding the history of little ladies? I'm at your service. What is the Little Ladies' Day? Yep, cool. Still... Ul'dah. Okay, I need to head to Ul'dah. God fucking damn it. I went to the wrong place. Alright, excuse me a second while I now go back to the airship landing. Will it give me the airship landing? Yes, it will. Thank goodness. Excuse me, I need you to take me to Old Da, please. I always get these wrong. Ah. Dun, 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 dun. I should probably put something in the title to make it a lot more obvious that, you know, the macro march is a thing, and there's ways for you to, like, you know, to help in macro march. Because I haven't grown very big in the first week. It's only been like 7 meters. And with macro, you're supposed to be like macro-sized and what have you. Oh, hey, look, it's the Warrior of Light. Good for them. Alrighty, is this it? The princely what's-mahoozy? Of course, it's from a Lalafell. A princely persona. The Royal Seneschal is planning something new for Little Ladies' Day. Ah, Grant, how wonderful to have such a reliable helper on hand. As you've no doubt noticed, the Little Ladies' Day festivities are upon us once more. By the way, I must ask, you know of the Songbirds, do you not? How silly of me, of course you do. That trio of princess-styled entertainers were relative unknowns when they first took to the stage, but since they become Little Lady Day staple, now we hope to introduce another such sensation. But this time, the singer will be butler-themed. I've titled this new act the Seneschal Prince, a royal among servants and a loyal servant to his princess. The prince in question is scheduled to debut in the upcoming festival performance, but 'twould seem our chosen star is yet to return from picking up his costume. Though there is ample time ere the show begins, his prolonged absence is a source of concern, to say the least, if only I were not so preoccupied with preparations. Would you mind looking on for him for me, Picot? Picot is his name, and he was meant to be speaking with a designer at Eshtamines Aesthetics. No fucking idea where Eshtamine Aesthetics is, but it looks like they give me the location, which I can get to from the goldsmith. Nice. Good dance. Alrighty. Also, what the fuck is with the top of my foot? It feels very, like, sensitive. I think there's, like, some... Yeah... I must have, like, accidentally picked at, like, a rough part with the bottom of my foot, and now it's got, like, some... Now it's got some, like, you know, like, you know that layer of skin underneath the, like, the tough stuff? Oh, hey, look, it's Alpha again. Oh, wait, no, that's a wind-up Alpha. Damn it, never mind. I thought that was a legitimate one, but I was wrong. Alright, take me to the goldsmith, and then from the goldsmith, we make our way down to the right. Also, I should probably double check and see if there's any... Alright, so we can do guild heights and alliance raids. We'll probably do the alliance raids, like, shortly. It has to shine with a sharp frozen brilliance, like a blizzard slicing through the darkest night, and it should dazzle like a searing flame, threatening to burn your fingers at the merest touch. Doesn't that sound amazing? Wait, which do you want? A freezing blizzard or a burning flame? Oh, maybe you can help. Can we create a silvery costume that melts into chaotic darkness? Should I give up on the shiny element? Just, trying to be nice. An adventurer? What can Maribel, famed designer of Eshtamines Aesthetics, do for you, darling? Here, at the Royal Seneschal's bidding, you say? Well, I could certainly use some guidance with this costuming conundrum. The costume itself is largely complete. I simply wanted to add the finishing touch, the finishing flair in accordance with the prince's wishes. But I'm struggling to envision the image he's trying to convey. Well, there are so many dimensions into looking dashing. How can one narrow the options down to a single idea? Forgive me, of me, darling, but I've other projects to attend to. Would you mind coming back once you've helped the lad decide on a more definitive direction? You can dress with one of those. This is not going well. I couldn't ask for a better opportunity, and here I am ruining my own debut. You can dress with one of those that's truly dashing. Hi there, Velg. Welcome to the stream. How was Cyclone Alfred? Did it actually seem like an actual cyclone, or like, cause actually, hang on a sec. Let me go and get the map out. Let me go get the map out so people have an understanding of like just how annoyed I am with this fucking thing. Here it is. So, where the fuck is our cyclone? There it is. Skip to the end. Look at it. For fuck's sake, it was going up and then it just went boom. It's fucking nothing now. Fucking ridiculous. I love how it's just a tropical low now. As disappointing as looking in a mirror. Like, look at this nonsense. There was a loop-de-loop here as well at some point, but now it's gone. They've like just... Oh, here we go. Now it's uploaded. There we go. Now it's updated. So... Oh, what the fuck? Has it gone back? No, it can't have gone back. There we go. So, this is where it's at right now. It's just a... like, from here, from last night to this morning, it turned into... It was a Category 1, and now it's just it's a tropical low. That's right, Kabulja. They needed 2 lots of showers since it's been 35 years since the last one. Hi there, Juzo. Welcome to the stream. We survived Cyclone Alfred. This is fucking dumb. This is so like, you should have heard the press. You should have heard the government, 9 News, 7 News, 10 News, TikTok, everywhere was predicting that this, like, you know, cyclone was going to be a number 2 all the way to, like, Brisbane. They were like, oh, it's going to be a 2, and it could have hit anywhere between fucking, like, you know, all the way up here to all the way down here. Like, they were worried between Byron Bay and Maroochydore. Now look at it. It's a tropical low today. It got delayed, it got delayed by a day. Well, it definitely was a number 2. Yeah, it was shit is what it was. And so, yeah, so a while ago, hang on a second, let me see if I can... So, yeah, see this? Like, fucking Wednesday night, it did a loop-de-loop to sustain itself into a 2, and then it took its sweet fucking time, and then it dipped down. I thought it was gonna do another loop-de-loop at this point, and then, like, it got delayed a day, because of, like, you know, this patch here. So then, instead of it being it's gonna hit landfall Thursday evening, Friday morning, it's like, oh, it's gonna hit landfall Saturday Friday evening, Saturday morning. That's Friday evening there. This is Saturday morning, and this is where we're at today. This is where we're at right now. It's about to hit landfall, and it's like just so quickly. They thought it was still gonna be a Category 2 at this point. It's a tropical low. Their shops closed. I missed out on my barbershop appointment because the barbershop Thursday afternoon was like, hey, Grant, because of the impending cyclone, we're closing up shop early and we're not going to be open until next week. Schools closed too. Yeah, exactly. Schools. Like, okay, to be fair, schools, many of them are government funded, so they could easily have been chalked up to the fact of it's the government. Also, TransLink. Has TransLink continued to shut their trains? Hang on a sec, I need to check this. Hang on a second. Has TransLink decided to continue keeping their trains and shit? Oh my god. Last update, Thursday, so today, all buses have been cancelled. All trains will not... What are you doing, TransLink? It's fucking dead. It's a tropical low up north. Like, there's nothing fucking happening. Look at this shit. This is the biggest disappointing entrance. This is such an upset, and it's like, oh, it's gonna be a tropical low until it gets all the way to St. George, and it's like, the fuck are you on about? Power outages. Hang on a second. Let's have a look at... Is there a map of power outages? Let's have a look. Alright, hang on a second. Can we, like... 4000. Oh, no, this is only for Melbourne. Okay, hang on a second. I need to look for an outage map for Brisbane. Power outages, Brisbane. Alrighty, Energex. Tell me, how much did you fuck this up? View the map. Let's have a look. How problematic has a tropical... We are experiencing outages on the electrical network from the impact of the cyclone. Gale winds and floods can cause extensive damage. Yes. Show me the map. Show me how bad... Like, I'm gonna be real with you. This was not worth closing down Brisbane for. Like, it's a light rain right now. I am, like, south of Brisbane. I'm not even that south of Brisbane, and they're like, oh, it's light rains. And it's like, So? Also, why is... Jeez, Energex, thank you for your outage map. Ergon Energy, show me your outage map. Jesus Christ, dude, none of the power outages. Is not your energy, you'll need a... Queensland. Outage map for Energex and Engron. There we go. No, you do not get to know my location. So, this is where so, we're around here. Oh my god. Yeah, this map is shit. Point is, everyone was in a fucking tizzy back on, you know, Tuesday and Wednesday about this storm. And we're just hitting tropical... Like, it's a fucking tropical low right now, and it's so far north, it shouldn't even fucking matter. The absolute, like, disrespect we got from this cyclone. The way everyone in Queensland talked about this, in the southeast Queensland, might I say, not northern Queensland. Northern Queensland gets, like, much worse storms and shit like that when a cyclone does come along. The way southeast Queensland was talking about it, they were like, oh my god, be prepared for floods and to be locked out for, like, you know, 3 to 5 days. Prepare for power outages. Prepare for disaster. Yeah, thank you for a light shower. I really appreciate it. I went to fucking sleep last night, and the only thing that bothered me was the random droplets hitting fucking brushed metal going... Pang, 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 pang. Of all those who auditioned, they chose me to be the Seneschal Prince. My job now is to become a star performer, and creating a dashing and princely persona seemed the best way to achieve that. So I did my research into the subject, delving into books about the most gallant individuals, how they act, how they dress, that sort of thing. But... when I tried to explain, it all came out a jumbled mess. What makes the Seneschal Prince a prince among seneschals? Come to think of it, what exactly is a seneschal anyway? I have no idea. Perhaps you should have researched that instead. It was very windy. Oh, that's right! Your plants! What about your plants, Velk? Are they alive? Have they blown into the neighbor's yard? Are they wet? Wet. Wet. Nothing has changed. I remember hearing that you had all these fucking plans, like a huge number of them. And there isn't a clip, but I'm pretty sure the VOD is still up of me just going, "Yo." Good luck. You may be right. I have been approaching this from entirely the wrong angle. But, at least now, one thing is clear. I must learn the ways of the Seneschal if I am to be the best Seneschal prince I can be. You seem a knowledgeable sort. Left to my own devices, I fear wasting time on the wrong thing again. Will you help me with my research? Yep, leave it to me. Huzzah! Then first thing first, I say we speak with a wide variety of townsfolk and learn what the general public expects of a seneschal. Let's split up that we might gather as many opinions as possible. I'll leave the steps of thought to you, and we can meet at the Gold Court afterwards. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, which dog? Sup, doggo? Whose cat is that? Alrighty, this a ways? What's the closest direction? Yep, okay, let's just head to the Sapphire Thingy-Madiggy, and then from the Sapphire Thingy-Madiggy, we go and talk to our peeps. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty, so, the furthest person... Oh, god damn it, I'm gonna have to go all the way down there, aren't I? Alright, let me just talk to you. Ah, that word ever puts me in mind of the first royal seneschal himself, Sultan Baldric. It is said that every year one girl was chosen from the townspeople by lot, and he would attend to that lucky lass as her personal servant for the entire day. The festival is no longer about choosing a single prince, of course, but oh, how I still daydream about having an attentive seneschal at my beck and call. As a child, whenever Hi there, YY! Whenever Little Ladies' Day came about, I would always hold out hope that this would be the year I was chosen. Alrighty, cool. So, rich people being servants. Sounds like some propaganda to make people not feel bad about the, to not make people feel angry about the, Sultan and shit by being like, oh, they could be just like us, a servant. It's like, yeah, but for one day only. My impressions of a seneschal? Well, they strike me as a people who excel at preparations. Performing tasks to a demanding lord or lady's satisfaction hinges upon their ability to think ahead, to plan events to perfection. My work as a server at the Quicksand is similar in some respects. We have a special Little Ladies' Day menu on offer this year, and I have everything memorized. The ingredients, the presentation, the flavors, down to the smallest detail. Everything from the main course to the beverages and desserts will be perfect. Above and beyond one's prescribed duties, a server's mission is to ensure as many happy customers as possible. So, right now, will you support Gojo on Eurovision? Pfft. Me, an American, supporting anyone on Eurovision. When is Eurovision? I have not been keeping track of that nonsense. Also, I can't just, like, run through there. I'm gonna need to head to the Weavers Guild and then make my way over to... Wait, was that Sash? I swear I saw Sash then. But why didn't she pop up? Maybe it wasn't Sash. Maybe it was just someone that was impersonating Sash. 28% himbo, 34% bimbo. You gotta pick your gender at some point. A seneschal? Why, yes, of course, I have one in my employ. The accomplished ones foresee what must be done and act without need for instruction. Those who stand around waiting orders have no business taking the position. But yeah. Gojo, an Australian band on Eurovision Song Contest of 2025? Nah. Couldn't care. Unfortunately, Savage, because you set your pronouns, you don't get to know what your bimbo rating is, because Sir Dragon hasn't set their pronouns, so they're able to cheat and just do himbo, bimbo, thembo. Whereas you, Savage, you set your pronouns, so... yeah. I was trying to be very progressive by having more than just a himbo rating and making it so that it was accomplishable, like, it would automatically adjust based off your pronouns. You didn't know it went by that. Oh, cool, you play Button Boy. Yes. A long time ago, I played as a Hrothgar. When I first played this, I played as a Rogadin, or a Rugadin, as Alpha Nut would say. Then I went as a Rothgar for a time period, but I didn't like the hunch over and shit, so then I turned into a Viera. And there are some days where I'm like, I probably shouldn't continue being a Viera. I have like 3 different Fantasia bottles on me right now. None of them have been used. Oh, guess what, Grant? I was asking about the seneschals in Pearl Lane, and a merchant offered me an amazing bargain. He showed me a rare urn of incalculable worth, but even the heavily discounted price was far more coin than I could afford. Come to think of it, what do urns have to do with seneschals anyway? Could it be that you're a little too trusting? Oh, was I on the wrong track again? I could have sworn. I see. So, a seneschal is someone who serves others, someone who anticipates what needs to be done, and prepares for those tasks in advance. In my case, then, I should be a seneschal who serves his fans. Yes! When I put it like that, it just feels right. I should be thinking of ways I can make the crowds happy. And that's exactly what I'll do. Now, if you could stick around a little while longer, I'll appreciate some help in becoming the best seneschal I can be. Seneschal Prince headset, jacket. Oh my god, is that a fucking microphone headset? Oh my god, they're really turning him into just a fucking K-pop guy, aren't they? Or I guess it's J-pop in this way. Or an E-pop, because it's an Eorzean pop. E-pop. How's it going, Own Turn? You doing good? I am to don the mantle of the Seneschal Prince. Yet, while I've grasped a clear picture of the theme, I must needs think of how best to employ the manner. A seneschal exists to serve, to ensure happiness and satisfaction, which, incidentally, is how this all began for me. Huh? You're doing good? You're grinding PvP before the season runs out? Oh my god, that's right, there's PvP, and Velg wants me to play PvP. What the fuck? I once knew a girl, years ago. She was my childhood friend, my cherished princess. Not if you don't want to. And then, I love how Velg says, oh, if you don't want to. And then Savage is like, don't do it. Do not go down the PvP route. The salt content will be too high. But alas, she was born with a terrible ailment. She could not rise from bed, yet let alone leave the house, and thus I took it upon myself to bring the outside world to her. I acted out all sorts of tales, a hero saga, a jester at court. If she wished to hear of it, if it would make her smile, I would assume any role under the sky. One fateful day, I happened to see a songstress in town. She dazzled the audience, and the elated looks upon their faces. I had to rush back to my princess's bedside to share the experience. I sang and danced my heart out for my audience of one. A performance of her and her alone. Oh, how her eyes lit up. Her happiness was everything I ever wanted. It spurred me to practice day and night, and as I did, I began to feel I truly was a famous performer. Then, all too soon, did Thal call her to his somber halls. Ever since, I've dreamed of making a big name for myself as a singer. If I could perform upon some grand stage, then perhaps my voice would rise up and reach her ears once more. That's why I auditioned for the role of the Seneschal Prince, and why I leapt for joy when I heard that I'd been chosen. Yet even though I began all this for her, it had become every bit my own dream as well. I yearned to sing as that songstress did, and stir the hearts of the crowd. It can be fun sometimes in a Mario Party kind of way. Chaos. Yeah, like, my favorite PvP moments are like the Call of Duty shoot house or shipment maps. Small, tight spaces, you barely have enough time to think, so you just go out, you're running, you're gunning, you're gonna die after 1 kill if you're, or maybe 5 if you're lucky, but either or, you can't be mad because it's entire chaos. That's what I prefer. I'm not a huge fan of the PvP with like the 3 major areas and all the little other places, because those ones are like, you know, those are not a fun chaos. Those ones, there's way too much downtime to get from one point to another. Crystalline Conflict, however, I'm a little bit okay with Crystalline Conflict chaos. Excuse me. Ahem. Thank you for listening, Grant. Talking to someone helps to put my thoughts in order. Right. Back to the task at hand. Once I've settled on how to best serve my audience, then I shall have all the specifics Maribel needs to finish the costume. Let's head over to the little ladies stage, shall we? With the better part of the preparations finished, it's likely begun to draw a crowd. The sight might inspire some ideas for my Seneschal debut. Alright, hopefully this is a relatively quick quest. Because I know there are some people that want me to play Wilds. Do you know that Unnamed wants me to play Wilds? I don't know if Unnamed is still in here. You know what? I'm gonna break taboo. I'm gonna go check my fucking, I'm gonna check my users list and see if Unnamed is still lurking in here. Nope, they're not lurking in here. They decided to fuck off before... They decided to come in here, say fuck you to me, and then they fucked off. How dare they? The following events cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty fighter Yep, sure. Alrighty then. Giga Chad Chatter. Look, you know who the Giga Chad Chatter is? You. You're hanging out in my stream. You're chatting. You're engaging with me. Giga Chad stuff. The only way you can be more Giga Chad is by doing clips and sharing it with, like, the internet and what have you. My top-rated clip is still a clip from, like, 2 years ago when I was playing Kingdom Hearts. I had my gun out, and I was, like, you know, there was a Keck W Mega in front of my face. That is still my highest-watched clip. It is ridiculous that it's been years. And, like, I don't know what the algorithm is that encourages clips to be seen, but that one is an old clip, and there's better clips that could be shared of me. You'll need to go in 30 minutes? Hey! Understandable, Jason. Have a wonderful time. Well, hopefully, you'll probably say something again in 30 minutes, in which case I'll give you a proper goodbye then. The stagehand seems swamped with last-minute adjustments, and you can see the fans have already begun to gather. If I'm to decide how to act as the Seneschal Prince, then it's now or never. Let's see what clues the scene has to offer us. Alrighty. Help define Seneschal Prince's persona. Yes, of course. If we're speaking of Seneschals, we should look no further than the Royal Seneschal himself. Such a courteous demeanor and so precise in his movements. Now that I think about it, no matter the work we do together, he is never less than thorough with his preparations. And I imagine he would be more than willing to help us implement any new plans we might propose. Ah, an employee of the Quicksand. Did they not mention offering some exclusive menu over the course of Little Ladies' Day? Beverages and desserts included. Knowing such a thing is only available during the festival makes it all the more tempting, doesn't it? I wonder if they'll be willing to bring out a light meal for the audience. Not only would it benefit the fans, but it would also be an excellent promotion for the Quicksand itself. To be honest, you skipped all the cutscenes for these event quests? Yeah, but I'm streaming right now. People would be mad if I started skipping cutscenes while I'm in the middle of streaming like this. See there? A particularly eager Songbirds fan. Come early to ensure a front row experience, no doubt. Rather too early, in fact. My act is first on the program, so he'll be in for quite a long wait before his idols take the stage. Can we make him more comfortable? Yes, of course! He must be exhausted from standing there all this time. The least I can do is make him more comfortable for the duration of my performance. I've been thinking, Grant. There is no rule which demands people must stand to cheer and enjoy a performance, is there? Why not have the Quicksand deliver some light refreshments, Little Ladies theme of course, and aim for a more relaxed experience? I mean, it's hardly a novel concept. One often orders a meal while taking in a play, or have a flagon in hand while the minstrel strums his lute in the tavern. We would simply encourage the same idea. Naturally, I shall rouse the crowd with song and dance, but this will help define the seneschal's side of my stage character. The act is finally coming together. As the seneschal prince, I shall both serve and entertain. Come, there's not a moment to lose. I must first counsel with the royal seneschal, and then hurry off to make my request to Mistress Momedy at the quicksand. I must also inform Maribel of my costuming decision. Ah, there is no time. Shall I talk to her in your stead? You would do that for me? Oh, thank you, Grant. I would be most grateful if you could explain the costume concept to Maribel for me. You truly are my savior. I give you my word. The show will be a great success. Please be sure to attend. Sippies. Alrighty, I need to go talk to... Alright, quickest way is from Goldsmith someplace. So I'll get there from the Adventurers Guild. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Goldsmith. Here we go. This way. But yeah, so that's a 65. Grant, darling, how fares our princely seneschal? So the show will feature a healthy dash of hospitality, huh? Sounds fabulous. A singer with a seneschal's poise and a prince's style. Yes, darling, I know exactly what this costume needs. Leave it to me. Please let the royal seneschal know that I'll have the outfit ready in time for the performance. Excellent to hear. Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty. At the Ruby Exchange. Dun, 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 dun. I'll get there from there. My goodness. I used to have a lot of gil, and now I have, like, barely any. MG is slowly coming together, but I want to try and save, like, you know, 10 mil or something like that for some of the prizes. Also, I'm gonna need that book. Weekly tasks. Okay, so I've already missed out... I've already missed out on, like, the first week. So now I need to deal with Storm's Crown. And then there's a mini-Mog challenge. And then the Ultima Mog is to complete On the Shoulders of Giants to unlock. Ah. What did you spend your gil on? A really cool motorcycle. Cool, I don't have any more of those. Nice. Hey, there's Savage. Hang on. Why are you not a friend? There we go. The player is already a friend or has been... Then why isn't their name popping up? I had to, like, I guessed it was Savage because of the thingy-majiggy. Alrighty. Thank you for lending a hand to young Picot. 'Tis good to know the issue with his costume has been resolved. As I mentioned, the Seneschal Prince is to be the main new attraction for this year's Little Ladies' Day, and Picot himself is to give the show's opening address. I cannot imagine how events might have unfolded without your assistance. You will stay and watch his performance? Yes, I will. Tell me more, tell me more. I've been standing for so long, my feet have fallen asleep. But at least the show is about to begin. Should be starting any moment now. The first act is the debut performance for a new singer, isn't it? The Seneschal, Prince? What would a Prince of Seneschal be like anyway? I have no idea what to expect. Come on. Yep, he looks like a J-pop guy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Little Ladies' Day performance. God damn, the boots are fugly. Why do I feel like that this look is actually based off a real-life J-pop or K-pop star? Those boots were terrible. Yeah, there's too many buttons on it. There's too many buttons for the fact that they're doing like a gold-plated heel. I am Picot, the Seneschal Prince, and I shall be your guide to an ephemeral world of wonder. The sleeves are okay. I imagine you are all weary from the wait. Though it will be but a trifle, we have taken the liberty of arranging for refreshments, a special festival menu prepared by our friends at the Quicksand. Donuts! Peach-infused tea, accompanied by a selection of spring-inspired sweets. We invite you to enjoy those delights while you enjoy the show. That's for us? Thank the gods, I was so thirsty. Oh, that's the new menu has been on my mind all day. What a lovely gesture. It's your birthday tomorrow, so we're having a barbecue today. Oh, nice, Jason. Nice. Sounds lovely. I hope you have a wonderful birthday tomorrow. I will not be streaming tomorrow, but happy birthday for you tomorrow. I am overjoyed to see you thus pleased. Should this repast meet with your approval, pray consider a visit to the Quicksand following the show. Ah, but with that said, I must ask that you keep all eyes on me. Without your full attention, I want to grow jealous. Yeah, cool, awesome. Could not give a shit about J-pop drama and trends. Fair princesses, won't you step closer? I promise this shall be a princely performance to remember. It's really hard to get into this thing. It's really hard to take this seriously. Settle in, my dear audience, and enjoy the spectacle of the Seneschal Prince. Dun 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 dun. Oh my god, it's just a classic dance. Okay. Dun. I thought there would be a new dance for this one. He not only entertains with song and dance, but also captures the crowd's hearts with warm hospitality. A wonderful display. Is that pint? I don't know why. That's like my first thought. It's just like, pint? The VTuber? Not bad, not bad. Seems we have quite a show to follow. And the songbirds will deliver. We'll take the stage by storm and build this excitement to a raging crescendo. Dun 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 dun. God damn, there is way too much of games that are making me tired after an hour. What in the world is going on with me? I don't know what's up with me. Grant, thank you for coming to my performance. It was all so magical. To see such enjoyment upon each face in the crowd was an indescribable feeling. Welcome back, Star Kuma. And did you see how they responded to the touches of hospitality? The Quicksand server never even came over to thank me for how quickly word spread about their festival menu. What a stunning debut by the Seneschal Prince. We've already been swamped with demands to know when you will be performing next. In fact, I'm thinking of setting up an encore performance while the festival is still ongoing. Is that so? Well then, I shan't disappoint my fans. I wonder if my dear friend was watching me too, from Thul's distant halls. Had to tinker with your desk and organize everything on it? Fair enough, Cease. Actually, I'm probably going to swap to standing mode for a little bit. Give me a second. There we go. Big stretch! Big stretch! Oh my goodness. Ugh. You have a standing desk too? Yeah, I do! I have a standing desk. I have all kinds of cool shit now. Thank you again for giving me this opportunity. For as long as I have the privilege of standing on that stage, I mean to spend every moment delighting all who attend. So yeah, it was one of those things. So yeah, the standing desk was a Christmas/New Year's purchase. I was up in the States, so it was a very spooky purchase to try and make for me personally, because normally expensive purchases need to be on bigger screens. I'm not a huge fan of doing it on like a mobile phone. But the reason why I got the standing desk is because I was also getting the walking pad, like this, you know, it's like a treadmill, but much less power. It doesn't have incline controls, and that was done through the contributions of my viewers, and I really appreciate them gifting me the walking pad. So back on, I think it was either Friday or January. It was January. Back on January, I did a walking marathon for like Australia Day, and I went like I went over like 10 kilometers in the day. It was fucking insane, and I was very thankful for all the contributions from that as well. Ah, I almost forgot. I had Maribel craft you a matching costume. I was not alone up there in front of the crowd. I felt you standing beside me as you've been every step of the way. Given your part in all this, you are a very bit of Seneschal Prince yourself. So please, do me the honor of accepting this gift. So yeah. "'Tis the least I can offer for your patient assistance. Now I must be off to prepare for my next appearance." Hi, Savage. I too offer. God damn it, Jack! I'm not playing Monster Hunter Wilds.
It's the cactar attack.
It's the cactar attack. I too offer my sincerest gratitude for elevating our celebrations to ever greater heights. The little ladies' day festivities have only just begun, but I suggest you go and enjoy them while they last. Right, that is gonna go immediately into my locker.
Yeah, I did the same thing. So it's just funny seeing this little fellow here looking at me. It's like, what you looking at, you little shit?
That's it. Alright, cookie for Jason. Here's your cookie, Jason. So yeah, how has it been, Savage?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Just been hanging out, playing different shit.
Alright, so you're not just in the what's-mahoozies in the blah 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 Final Fantasy XIVs.
Well, I've been doing it a decent amount because I was trying to get my trying to finish off the current Savage tier.
Yep.
Which luckily I was able to do. I'm so fucking happy about that.
Nice.
But since I'm finished that, I'm just hanging out, playing different things with people.
Alright, so how do I make it into a gear set then? Oh, here we go. Glamour outfit. Ding, dong, bam, boom. Store is a glamour. Yep. There we go. And then, you know what I really wish was a thing? Oh, durability. Is that they should have made it so, like, all the blue stuff that should have been like glamour. Those should have been glamour outfits as well. Because yeah,
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing to keep in mind. That outfit glamour thing, that is the reason it's set to only level 1 gear is because they're testing it to make sure it's gonna work. They mentioned that they're gonna expand it later on.
Okay, okay.
So it's just at the moment it's set up in that way.
Yeah. So I think the only downside right now is the fact that you have to have all the items in order to make the outfit. I think that's one of the shortcomings people mentioned, because there isn't a way for you to like go back into the outfit and, you know, put things in it. You have to restore everything to put it back in and what have you, which can be a bit annoying. So, all right. Well, one of the things I'm gonna actually, is there anything I can drop in my armory? The earrings I'm still using. Yeah, okay, cool. So, that guy is still doing their thing. Alrighty then. But yeah, how is it? I'm on my way to work anyways. Oh, yeah, it's Saturday. I forgot, Jack isn't in Australia. They don't get a day off because of the hurricane shit.
Oh yeah, so
Invite
this is the full set from the raid, FYI.
Oh,
what I'm wearing.
From the
Yeah, from the current raids, but the Savage version.
Ah, yeah, Dark Horse, Thingy-Madigi, Augmented Quest. Yeah, these are best of slots.
Yeah, this is the best for Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Of course, the chest piece and boots are the tome ones and not the actual Savage ones because their stats are better, but yeah.
Yeah.
And then I casually also have Warrior Best because I got the weapon.
Good for you. I recently got all my
along with the Gunbreaker weapon. So
you put way more time into Final Fantasy XIV than I do. I have only just recently got all my tanks up to 100, but I'm not doing like best in slot stuff, and I am only half tempted of like doing a little bit more of either the healer or the DPS class, and it's like I'm so tired.
Thing is, let's just say my tanks aren't the only ones that are either BIS or nearly BIS, because let's just say the only one that's not BIS for my tanks is Paladin because I don't have the weapon. I also have healers nearly BIS, they just need weapons. I have caster nearly BIS because they just need weapon. And I'm almost getting there for Fizz range because I'm just missing chest and weapon.
That's just too much time on your hands. I'm gonna be real. I've been enjoying these fights, so that's why I've been doing them. Yeah.
God, M4S has been so much fun.
I've been trying to lose weight, as you're probably no doubt aware. I got down to 106 flat. So I've still got like another 6 kilos, ideally more than 6 kilos, but I've got like another 6 kilos to go in the 30 days that I have. And I found that like a relatively winning formula for me is doing a walking treadmill thing in the morning. I didn't do that today, unfortunately, because I slept in a little bit and I had to get ready for a stream and what have you. But yesterday I did, like, the day before and yesterday I did walking pad in the morning and walking pad in the evening. And I find that that is probably something I'm going to need to start doing, like, way more often in order to help, like, you know, make me lose weight and such like that. Because the idea is that on the intensive diet, I should be able to lose, like, 1.5 kilos to 2 kilos in a week, which I have not been able to accomplish in this week alone. If I look at my numbers, give me 1 second. I should be able to see, like, what my trend is for the last week. Yeah, so I was at, like, 107.2. So I've only just lost, like, a kilo at best. Actually, if I put it to the AM, not even. Yeah, I've only just lost 1 kilo flat. So it's not been, like, any good. It hasn't been, like, a decent weight loss. And I want to try and get under 100 kilos before I have to hop off the intensive diet. Because April 8th, I need to start having at least one meal instead of just having shakes 3 times a day. So yeah.
Yeah.
So, and one of the things I've definitely noticed is in my attempts in trying to like lose weight and such like that, I have been like very much like toning down on how often I am having snacks, which I think is just a good thing overall. But then the other side of it is I don't drink a lot of sodas. So the thing that would normally keep me awake, keep me active, and give me energy to do the things on stream and what have you, it's not happening. I am very much running on fumes every day, which that's a given with like weight loss and such like that, but it's way more obvious when it's like, okay, now we have to start like, you know, engaging the brain in trying to be social and shit, which already, you know, introvert spectrum shit is like, that's already using a lot of energy, but to not have means of like refueling it like with serotonin and all that kind of nonsense, it's like, it's gonna be even harder. So yeah, so it's cool that you've been able to like get through way more of Final Fantasy XIV and get more of its shit completed. But with me, like it took me.
Yeah, like everybody does their own stuff. So
yeah.
Although it's kind of ironic because like if you want to see something else that's kind of crazy, right click me in Party Finder and view search info. And look at my levels.
We're examine
within the party on the top left. Right click me there and then view search info.
Just a big bear being a big kitty. Like, Jesus Christ, you're like 100 everything. The only thing that isn't is Blue Mage, but I feel like, you know, Blue Mage takes forever, and the only one I've seen do that is like Dazzy. So yeah, whereas
like
with me,
I think I had it 70 on my old character. I just need to not be lazy and actually level it.
Yeah. And that's the other thing is you have multiple characters. So and then here's me where it's like I've only just gotten the tank jobs up to 100. And that was after like one of them being a constant follow and then the other one being a secondary, and it's like the other two I was just so tired. Healers meanwhile are lagging so strongly behind. I don't want to pick up any of the alternate classes that don't have like a starter thing. So I don't want to pick up Sage until everything else is at around the same level as when Sage starts, because I want to be able to get rid of like all the earlier gear and such like that. I don't want to hold on to like level 60 gear because of Samurai or some shit while everything else is under like that level. And that's the same for like while I haven't picked up Dancer, Red Mage, or Pictomancer.
Yeah, like on my Femroth that I've been working through leveling stuff up, I have every class, and ironically enough, I already have the 50, 60, 70, 80, and I think I basically already have the 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90 gear sets just ready to go.
Hey Savage, have you not been doing guild heists?
No. I don't do that shit. It's not worth it's worth like nothing.
Fine, we're doing a normal raid. It just opened up for, hey, we're looking...
You anything.
It gets you something if it's still on the duty roulette. And what's more is, hero need, I would have gotten extras nonsense. Everything else is looking for a tank. So I'm going for a normal raid. Hey, there we go. Alright, let's see what normal raid we get. And hopefully I remember how to be a white mage.
Oh, Arm of the Sun. Oh, shit. I don't remember this one. Oh, it's this one. Okay. It is this one, I see.
Alrighty, so... Savage Bear. And then... Alright. I forgot, what thing do I want to cast on you so you get, like, revives and shit?
Well, I will say you won't have to worry about me too much, considering I won't take that much damage.
Yeah.
Where the other tank didn't go on that side. So they're having... And I don't think we even had a healer come over on this side. There we go, now we can keep going. Oh yeah, no, I remember this one now. Like thinking about it now that I'm seeing more of the place, I'm remembering which one this one is now.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a guy in like the freaking mech thing.
now I'm over on this side. Helping them out as best as
Don't know why
can.
this tank keeps coming over here. Maybe because the fucking DPS keep going on that side. Like, we only have one DPS over here. We have both tanks, one DPS, and the other healer.
There we go.
You had the full DPS side.
There's 3 DPSs here. Oh, wait, there's a 4th. We're waiting on him. Oh, I think I remember this one. This is gonna be painful. Alrighty, so... I want to do Asylum, is it? Yeah, let's do Asylum over here. Just so then that way we get, like, a thingy. And then... which one's the heal over time? Regen? There we go. So, regen is Q. Regen is Q. There we go. Alrighty, so now comes the fun bit where they're over there. Can they break the... Yeah, okay, we can break the padlock. Nice. What the fuck is symmetry? Ow. What's with the cat? I am doing my darndest. Also, what's with the giant ball? I forgot it. Give you a quick regen to keep you alive, a little bit extra. I don't want to jinx it, but I think I'm doing okay. Oh. One of our healers is being grabbed. Come on, come on. And then ding dong. What the fuck? Oh, god damn you, Alaric. Swift cast resurrection. There we go, and then you cure 3 that shit. And then benediction. There we go. Was benediction too much to give to like a recently revived person? Also, I'm out of mana. Oh, Savage got... Okay, hang on. There we go. Hi there, Savage. Welcome back. Blood for the Blood Lily.
That you do not have.
What? Yeah, I got a blood... I got lilies.
Well, I mean, you don't have the Blood Lily, though.
It's like 2 of them. Restore
Yeah, the
target
normal
HP,
ones, but-
healing gauge, 1 lily. Oh. So yeah, it hasn't turned into
Yeah,
the
Blood Lily is fucking the DPS one that you get later on.
Ah, okay. Yay, I received 4 accommodations. That was actually pretty good. You better get going. Not to worry, Jason. Hopefully you have a wonderful time in the barbecues. Alright, that worked. Who the fuck is that? Monster Hunter. It's hilarious. Alrighty, clear selection. So we can do a guild heist. Oh, leveling. Absolutely, and limited leveling roulette, so then that way we don't get something absolutely terrible.
Oh god, let's see what we
Cookie
get.
for Bookie! Here's your cookie bookie. Hopefully I remember... The normal raid was very, you know, just a nice little
Oh
introduction.
god!
What the
Why
fuck?
did we have to get this one?
I did limited as well. It should have been lower than this. It should have been higher than this.
Limited leveling only works when you're in a full group, sadly.
Oh, I thought it was just any. Alrighty then.
Fuck, this is gonna be pain.
Cookie for Hendrix.
Oh god. Fucking hell.
Oh, this.
Thank you, Hendrix, for being my #1 fan. I really appreciate it.
Honestly, I'll at least try
Oh
to...
my god, I don't have my AoE. This is gonna be painful.
Yeah, I've been working on leveling shit on my Femroth, and yeah, healers don't have... White Mage does not have AoE in here, which sucks.
Alright, I'm just gonna spend my time healing you then, keeping you alive. Why aren't you healing? Come on. Oh, you're running as Dark Knight, so you don't get... So, you don't have a lot of self-heals at this stage.
Hell, even Warrior wouldn't really have much at this level.
Warrior would. The
about it.
1-2-3 combo is enough.
I was getting stuck on something. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. Honestly, with fucking it being this dungeon, yeah, I'm not gonna go fucking super crazy like I would normally.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, fuck this shit.
There we go. Oh. Every class is a DPS class. Go. Also, yeah, Velk, having 69 in like my gatherers, sure. Let's say that's me, quote unquote, winning the video game.
I'm nearly 69 on my fucking blue mage, ironically enough.
Yeah, that one's pretty
67,
funny.
so 2 levels off. So ironically enough, on my oh yeah, you might not want to be right around there.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, but on my Femhrothal, I'm working on getting everything to 50 at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I have most things there. I just have the only things I have left is rogue, archer, and thaumaturge. That's it. That's all
Yep.
I have left.
Fair, fair.
Then at that point, it'll be getting everything to 60,
Mhm.
and then 70, and then 80,
Yeah.
and then 90.
I'm just trying to get my white
And then
mage
100.
like up to 70 or something like that, and then I need to like learn how to do the healer and the other classes that I've unlocked.
Yeah, I know how to play most of them. I'm just wanting to get them leveled on her, just so I have more options aside from just warrior, scholar, and summoner.
Yeah. I'm not too good with Scholar yet. Like, I'm still...
Scholar, it can be really powerful, like when you get used to their kit, honestly. From my experience messing with it.
Okay.
Yeah, they can be really good. I've noticed.
Read that nonsense.
And then it also just helps that they have a lot of utility to them as well. So there's that. Especially at 100, they have quite a bit of utility.
Yeah. Right now, like, all my things are, like, under level 60, which I feel like, you know, not fun to grind. So, don't get me wrong, like, getting from, like, you know, 1 to 30 is fairly quick. And I know everyone's like, oh, you do, like, a mixture of Palace of the Dead or, blah, 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 blah. Like, the duty roulettes, and if you're on DPS, then it's like you're just waiting a fucking long time.
Yeah, I've noticed that on my Femroth, I actually was able to go, like, I had, like, just gotten Paladin to fucking, or, well, Gladiator as the base. I
Yep.
just got it to, like, 15. Like, I had just gotten it to 15 the other day, and that same day, I was able to get it up to 50.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Well, although that's counting food buff, 3 XP items being the earring and the 2 rings, along with being on a Road to 90 server
Ah, okay.
as well
Yeah.
of Dynamist.
Yeah.
So
All this, I'm not on like a road to 90 thing. Oh my god, you're nearly dying. Let's try and keep you alive.
which just the Road to 90 alone gives you literally double XP.
Yeah, that one I think is pretty cool, and it's a shame it's not like applied when you're swapping to like, you know, lower characters and such. So I'm kind of reliant on the armory bonus, which as far as I know...
Oh yeah, and the armory bonus. Shit, I forgot about the armory bonus actually. Because
Yeah.
I do have shit at 100, so.
Yeah, so I got stuff out of 100, and as far as I know, it doesn't do something bullshit like, oh, let's like, it's, you know, an armory bonus per class at max level. It's only on like whatever your highest is.
Yeah, literally, it just goes by, oh, is this class lower than your highest level class? Boom,
Yeah.
they get a double XP boost.
Yeah.
At least until I think 90.
They still...
I think once you hit 90, it goes down to like 50%.
Which is still a
thing.
decent boost, because that's bigger than, like, most earrings and everything
Yeah,
like
because
that.
I know that once you hit like closer to the level of your max one, it gets reduced, kind of thing. So, yeah.
Search. Yeah, I've already got it, so pass.
I just need and greet on it for fucking Grand Company. Which, the fucking ironic thing is, I have a level 50 pugilist on my Femproth.
Why are they so high up?
I've been literally just running the duty support shit, and there was no need for me to go grab fucking Monk, because it was able to just run it. I was able to just do it without it. And then now I can go get Monk, do all the quests, and then it'll probably be 51.
Nice. I'm guessing duty roulette is... Sorry, duty support. So that's when you have the NPCs helping you, right?
Yeah. It's basically the early version of, like, the version of... Like, it's like Trust before Trust was a thing. Before you get into having Trust.
Yeah, okay.
Basically, that's what it is. And ironically enough, the last A Realm Reborn dungeon, or at least leveling dungeon that's supported for it, is this one. It doesn't support the two afterward, because there's two optional ones that you can unlock that are after this. I forget what levels they are, but yeah, it doesn't support them. I think it's 44 and 40 and like another like later 40 level. I don't remember the exact levels, but like duty support is not currently on those, so it just like I've just been ending up having it just I'll just run this one multiple times.
Yeah. I do not want to run Stone Vigil multiple times.
Yeah, duty support is nice though, because it's just having to wait to spend the time going through the dungeon. You don't have to wait in the long ass fucking DPS queues.
Yeah.
It's the same reason I do trust at like once I hit like the Shadowbringers portion. Because God, it's just so much easier. Yeah, it'll take you a little longer to get through the dungeon, but at least you get into it quicker.
Yeah.
Like sometimes in the time that it takes you to find a fucking dungeon on a DPS, you could be through with the dungeon with fucking duty support / trust. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. It's all about
That's what's wild to me.
Oh, god damn it. I can barely see you. There we go.
Don't forget, you can use the party list to target.
Yeah.
Like I remember reading a thing of like somebody who was complaining about
Sorry, that was my bad.
Yeah, I remember reading something about somebody who was complaining that they couldn't fucking see the tank with like the pack of enemies that they had. And it's like, you do realize you can target through party list.
One of the things I'm trying to do as well is use the function keys, F1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, true. There are also those.
So,
I always forget about those, that those are a thing.
So yeah, because F1 is like you select yourself and shit like that.
Yeah.
Alright.
I always forget about those, honestly, because just I hardly ever fucking use them. So I just have my party list really close to the middle of my screen. So it's easy for me to fucking hit that shit.
Yeah,
like hell. Like I've done it for so long at this point anyway, so.
I've run Stone Vigil so many times I have like all their gear saved in case I need to pick, like have one of my characters wear their shit.
Yeah. Ironically, of course, for this one, I wouldn't need any shit from the only dungeon I even want some of the gear from is Vanguard, because there's still some of the gear for those gear sets that I don't have.
It looks beautiful.
Like I still really need to grab the stuff, the pieces I'm missing for the casting set, because I have the healing set, the full healer set, and I want to get the caster set so I can have it match.
Yep. Cutscene. Oh, he disconnected again. And there he is again. Drag you back in. There you are. Welcome back. Seems to be a little bit of an issue.
With Discord, honestly. Just fucking restarting for some fucking reason. I don't know why.
Updates, perhaps?
No, not updates.
Okay.
It's just like, it's just being stupid. But yeah, one thing was like, I want to get the, because basically I'm wanting to get the casting set because it looks good and I like it in terms of it's like the best casting set that I can think of that I'd like. And at the moment, my plan for fucking glamours is gonna be this set for the tanks. I also have the set the same set basically for maiming. I have their set from this tier as well. So I'm gonna run those for my tanks and Reaper and Dragoon. Healers and casters are gonna run the Vanguard, and then I'm not sure about the rest. What I'll do for the rest of the classes yet. I'm kind of like, my thought is I want to find a decent looking set for each role, basically. So I just have to find one for aiming, striking, and scouting. That's it.
Kiyomi, you idiot. Oh. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Archer was good. Pass on that. Desynthesize that. Excuse me.
Well, fucking hell, on my fucking Femhealth, I need to work on getting Dark Matter and Gil for her, because yeah, she's very much struggling with that at the moment.
Only one combination? Are you serious?
I got the other one.
There. Stretching. So I'm pretty sure I would have moved those into... So that's Shinryu's thingy-madiggy. That's the Dryad... Oh, that's level 41. That don't matter. I can desynthesize that. And that's for Sky Deep. That's Black Mage's stuff. Two-handed. BLM. Yeah, BLM is Black Mage. And that is only level 38. Yeah, it's a ways down. But yeah, my goodness, my... Ugh. Not gonna gain a lot of XP. So, gain 605, and then there was a bonus 605 for using the Duty Roulette. Then there was additional Conjure XP. A bonus was awarded for being an adventure in need. Alright. I am going to go back to the Watsumahuzi guys, throw in some items into the different areas, and get them back onto another quest. And we'll see what we can do next. Dun, dun. Savant. Trust duplicates. No. Trust. Alright, grab that gil. Sell items in my inventory. And you are worth either... Yeah, let's go with 200. Might be a high price, but we'll see how that goes. Tomestool. I'm not going to get rid of you, because you look like a lovely decoration. Alright. Ding. Flannel. Cool looking material. Put the Savage Might in there. And... Ikansai Kai. Yeah, looks like a pretty cool looking weapon there. Alrighty. So yeah, I got decorations in use. So let's put the onion seed away, the celebration, the teas. Those away. Oh yeah! That's what I should probably be using my meteorite stuff on, is those things. Platinum planisphere. Give you that. Give you that. Excuse me. 38,000 gil, thank you very much. Sell items in your inventory. Alright, the mithril, we're gonna put you up for... Seriously? Only 3? Yeah, 300, fuck it. And then the Ishgardian ingot, you are not even worth that. The Illimerit ingot, 990? Yep, sure. Keep the flannel. So keep those things for some reason. I had a large quantity for whatever reason. And then the lilies. Whoa, why are the lilies so expensive? Yeah, okay. Lilies can be a lot cheaper. And then, yeah, then I just need to desynthesize some of these things. Actually, I need to probably go through my weapons and desynthesize some of the stuff there. There we go. Holy bejesus. Alright, so... Monstrous Battle Axe, Skull Render, Susanos. Alright, so the Susano is already in the Glamour chest, so I can desynthesize that. Actually, I should start from the bottom and work my way up, actually. Keep the Vanguard. So yeah, let's desynthesize this. Augmented Lunar. Susano's Rod is for Thaumaturge Black Mage, so desynthesize that. Hellfire is a level 35 Mechanicist. Where's my mechanic? 34. Oh my god, so close for that one being used. Hive Bow, we can desynthesize that. Senryu's Great Bow. Desynthesize that.
Yeah, most of those, like, Hive, Seryus, and shit, those can just be desynthed, because they're technically considered, like, the max level for whatever expansion that is.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's also like, why use those when you could just use the poetic gear?
Well, I didn't want to spend so much on poetic gear for stuff I was going to level into, that was my concern.
Yeah. Well, it's like you get so much poetics that it's like, fuck it, doesn't hurt. Hell, I think I saw you had 2,000 over there.
I did, but I'm using those poetics to get the Magitech gear shits. That's what I was using it for. 28 versus 32. The Dragoon.
Yeah, I'm just guessing.
Yeah, the Dragoon should move over to that at some point. That is used because of the Power Ranger. Yeah, so desynthesize you. And then the Sky Deep, I can desynthesize you. Yes, I understand there's a lot of clutter. I haven't, like, done a cleanup of this game for a while, okay? It is what it is.
I mean, my main hand section isn't any better than yours. Like, I have 6 spots left, but that's just mainly because I have fucking other relics.
Yeah.
That I either need for certain content or are working on.
It's just a little bit annoying that, like, for example, like, this is a level 90. It's like doesn't really help that much compared to like the level 100 now, but you can't get rid of them. So
The only thing you can really do with them is like either put them in a retainer or like your saddlebag kind of thing.
okay.
I have most, like, basically what I did is most of my Manderville weapons I'm not using.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm literally not using it for any reason, it's in my fucking retainer. The
Alright.
only ones I actually have on me is the Summoner, Dancer, Bard, and Reaper. And that's because and that's mainly because Summoner is really good in the older ultimates.
Mm-hmm.
And of course I have that book so I can have spell speed on it. So I can go for a max spell speed build. And then I have the Dancer and the Bard ones because I was doing a different ultimate with a group where I was running Fizz range. Hence why I have those. And then Reaper, I have the Reaper one because I've been doing Ultima Weapon Ultimate.
Yep.
With a group I'm with. We are so fucking close, but we keep fucking it up.
Okay, open gear list. Which one? Warrior 28. Okay, so I'm missing the hands for this guy. So that's what I needed to fix up. Alright, and then this is a... Actually, I could probably send one of these pieces of gears off into Thingy-Madiggy. This one I can desynthesize as well. And then this was a tricorn of scouting. Yeah, I might as well desynthesize that while I'm here. Mercenary's helmet is level 50. That's for... So yeah, I'm holding that for all like my different inventory people at level 50. Same as for all these like 47 and 41s, because many of them are close. Disciple of War, Disciple of Magic.
Yeah, I'm slowly working on getting my retainers up, and then my plan is just, like, as an example, once the next patch comes out, I'll probably just chuck this gear that I'm wearing on my Dark Knight onto my one retainer.
Yep.
And then, of course, once the final tier of the raids comes out and I get that gear, I'll put the second tier gear on the retainers again. Just like how, like, my plan is once they're 90, I'm gonna chuck the level 90 tome gear that I have on, that I have just sitting on the one retainer onto them.
Yeah, right now my retainer is currently at level 100, and I've not put tome gear on him yet. I've kept him to like the BDSM nonsense. Alright, I need to keep that. That is my crafter. Fishing. That's being used in a lot of things. Well, actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's desynthesize you as well. Gonna have all kinds of, like, objects to, like...
Oh yeah, I need to finish off that season. Yeah, there's a show I've been watching that I'm like, oh yeah, I'm really close to finishing season 3.
Yeah,
yeah.
I've got... So yeah, I'm currently keeping up with Invincible, although it's really, really tempting just to read the comics, because... excuse me. Apparently some bits and pieces are out of order, and then there's some stuff they just decide to drop entirely. Quorum is level 35. Oh, that's why, because they're wearing that, which doesn't allow you to wear headgear. Okay, so I need to... okay, I see what's going on. I see why it's not wearing the headgear I give him, because it's like, oh, this is great for level 35, and it's like... I need to get him up to like 41 or something like that. Alright, sort this gear out as well. 98 gladi- I know I probably should have just put the 98 gear on my Hrothgar, but I've already, like, desynthesized, like, 3 of it, so fuck it. Decluttering. So, and then pants will be a same sort of affair. Any of these things I'll at one point be able to even offline grind again if I want to get it for some sort of marker thing. Filibuster casting. Yep, get rid of you. So that's for crafting. That's braces. So yeah, I'm holding... There's a lot of like under level 50 gear that I'm holding on to. So that... Wait, Gladiator, which turns into Marauder. Paladin, Warrior, Dark... DRK, that's Dark Knight, isn't it? Gunbreak. Yeah, okay, so Cavalry, I can desynthesize that, because that's not going to be worn by any of my guys. Yeah, cool. Sort that inventory, there we go. Oh, this one's going to be a bit of a fun one. Ding, desynthesize. Yep, and that's the Vanguard stuff. That's another Gladiator thing that I'm already leveled for. I've been going at it the wrong... I've been going from, like, the top bottom as well, instead of pushing my way upwards. Which probably would have been a little more appropriate, so then that way, if the Weaver skill can gain some level... Don't know about that Savant's Cutlets thing. But... Vigil stuff... That's the striking. Alright, yep, desynthesize those. 50... Yeah, fuck it. Augmented reaches of casting. And then... 63, that's 61. Wait, do I have anything that's under level 60? Hang on. So yeah, that's on bot. So this is on the botanist. This is on the miner. Everything is like all topsy-turvy in this like segment. Ding dong. No rhyme or reason to this stuff. But yeah. I'm cleaning out the cut. I'm cleaning out the cutter own turn. We're almost done. And then, let's see, do I get any bonus because of this? Nope, because you need 655, which I do not have. You need really high desynthesis for some of this shit. Alright, and then boots. Alrighty, 41, 44 might be useful in someone. Scouting, here we go. You usually just give those to the Grand Company for their loot boxes. Oh yeah, they've got like loot boxes for mounts and such. I don't find them very successful. Like a lot of the ones I already have because of like actually just completing dungeons enough times that they drop. Nomad Boots of Healing, my character could almost wear those. Sabatoons, get rid of use. Shadowless, get rid of use. Boots of Scouting, actually, yeah, let's desynthesize you. Let's see how far this gets. Alright, and then desynthesis. No bonus there. Yeah, you need like 600 points in desynthesis, and I only have like 200 right now. So, not a lot of chance of, you know, bonus desynthesis. Aiming, so that's the Vanguard. Desynthesis, desynthesize. Alright. Ding, sort. Alright. A little bit better now. Let me put all my, Paladin... Oh, durability. That's right, my durability is less than possible to put it in there, so I need to repair it. There is a 10 million... There is a 10 million gil mount in there? No, there isn't. You're making that up. Ding. Dong. Hey, little Incineroar. Sorry, I just need to repair all this stuff, because for a moment it was being used. Eyes! Yeah. It's a Nightmare Pegasus from Palace. Oh! I remember I thought I was going to put way more time into this game, and I was like, I'm going to try and do the Gravekeeper Whatsamahoozy thing from Palace of the Dead. Still have not got around to doing that. All right. Put the crown in there. Put the cuirass in there. Breeches. Sabatons. Oh, I could have desynthesized those. And then I have all these earrings that I'll be able to get rid of at some point. Crystarium, augmented Crystarium. Interesting. Thank you for the Hyper Himbo virtual Robo Man. Thank you so much. For Micro March, you can make me even bigger and I'll grow in size. Dun, dun. No, I wasn't going to do anything with you. Palace is such a good way to level up. I have heard of it. Heard of it being a pretty good way. I don't have a lot of gear on, like, for Palace. Like, it's only, like, plus 50 or something like that. So I'd have to waste, like, a lot of time trying to, like, get the gear up by repeating levels, like, floors level 50 to 60 for, like, a good chance to get it, like, up to 99. And then it would be a better time. Overall, it's one of those things where it's like, this game asks a lot from me, and I just do not have the patience for it. Level 65. Oh, nice. I can do this thing. Ding. Not bad gear level. If you do a group, you'll have no probs. That's getting into a group. I am not a popular... Oh, wait. Savages. There we go. There should be a... Like, I'm pretty sure I have it where if you have Zebra Guest, like, you should be able to, like, rejoin, like, almost instantly.
Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't let me join this chat.
Damn.
So.
Bigger!
Thank you, Virtual Roboman. Alrighty.
I don't know why it's happening.
I have never bothered reading the, like, roll quest thingamadiggies, and I'm not about to do that for this one. I went through the Dark Knight. The Dark Knight was pretty good, but that's about it in terms of my, attention.
Bigger!
I might...
Yeah.
I hear the
Can be
Red
nice,
Mage
but
is a
most-
good one.
But, like, I will say some of the stories for the classes are cool, but I've just not cared about them that much.
Yeah. The Dark Knight one was pretty good because I, you know, granted I did pay attention to that one and everyone said it was good. I think Red Mage is one that might be good, and thankfully I've not picked that up yet, so... Yeah. Alright, surveying the area.
I was thinking about it. I will still say, like, if I had to pick one fight from the current raids that I fucking hate, that fucking bee.
The bee one I'm okay with on. It is a bit chaotic when it starts throwing the love hearts and such, but it's a banger soundtrack. Got to go, but glad to know this is a thing this month. I will be back. Not to worry, Virtual Roboman. If you want me to grow bigger, like much faster, subs and anything over 500 bits will do that to me too.
It's like in terms of my experience doing like the savages, the one like doing savage in this game, there's like there's 2 fights that I've done that I just despise, and that's that fucking bird from fucking Asphodelos back in Endwalker, aka fucking P3, and the fucking bird from the current tier, or the fucking bee from the current tier. Ugh.
Oh, there she
I hate
is.
those 2.
Yeah, I don't remember acronyms.
I will still say the bird was worst. The bird was worse.
Hello.
Hi there, Lebarg. Welcome back.
Color scheme for the arena. Why did Square have to choose fucking that color scheme for the arena?
I don't know.
So much
Savage
orange.
is in the chat right now, and Savage is a much bigger Final Fantasy XIV player than I am. So they are able to. They have, you know, way stronger opinions about this than mine. I think.
Actually, let me. You know what? I could easily jog your memory on the fucking boss because I actually have that bitch as a mount.
Probably
That's funny.
couldn't. You know I have a terrible memory. I might have played like 300 hours of this game, but Jesus, it's not gonna be sticking in my brain. I am one of those peeps where I will play it once, and if I get to the story conclusion, I am satisfied. I am not gonna be playing it again. I don't know how people can go through a story experience once and be like, you know what? I need to go through it again. I can't do that. I tell myself I will do like a Lord of the Rings like marathon like at one point, but it's like I can't be bothered watching Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit again. I already know what's gonna happen. I'm already satisfied with the film series. I don't need to watch it again. Like that's how I am.
So yeah, it is this bitch, the one I'm referring to as the bird. Yeah.
It's not ringing any
This
bells.
bitch,
I'm sorry.
This bitch was a fucking pain in the ass to fight. And the main reason is because the background and the fucking arena the area you're standing on are orange. And you wanna know what else is orange?
The warnings.
The fucking AoEs.
I am familiar with the AoEs. They will pop up no matter their thingamadiggy.
Yeah, so it was really hard to see the telegraphs for shit.
Speaking of telegraphs, you want to help me with the Dayaka? I'm not DPSing very hard.
Oh, you're down here, okay. But yeah, like, God, that shit was annoying as hell to see shit.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was so hard to see things with that. It was pain. I'm so glad I'm glad I don't have to do that again. I'm glad I don't have to do that fight again. Because, oh God, I can't.
Davey thought it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun, but at the same time it was pain to see things.
You know, it's not like Monster Hunter where it's like, I'm gonna kill this little shit over and over again. Yeah, this is a fun monster. I love him.
Like, my thing would be if they didn't color the arena the way they did, it wouldn't have been as bad, I'd say. They just chose a fucking horrible color scheme for that shit.
Monster Hunter Wilds has consumed me. Oh, it's consumed everyone, Davey boy. If I didn't have, like, work, like, 5 times a week and streaming, like, 2-3 times a week, you'd probably catch me playing Monster Hunter Wilds. But I'm not going to be playing Monster Hunter Wilds online, like, on stream for 2 reasons. The only reason I did it on Wednesday night was because I got done with the game and I wanted to prove a point. The first point is that it is an unoptimized mess. The game, if you have a powerful PC, absolutely, go ahead, play it. You're not going to have any huge problems. But that's like using a sports car to get up to speed on the freeway. It shouldn't have to be like that. Every car should be able to get up to 100 kilometers an hour and such like that. It does very well on consoles, but, you know, I already had all my saves on PC and such like that, and I didn't want to miss out on those bonuses. So I'm playing it on PC and what have you, because also it was technically cheaper for me to get it on PC than it was on console here in Australia. So that's the first bit. The second bit is that, the reason for the first bit of it being unoptimized is it doesn't work well if you're trying to do like 3D VTubing and streaming at the same time. Because if something goes wrong, it's gonna, start, hampering the streams and what have you, and it's just a poor viewing experience. Now, for me, the second reason that I don't stream it when I play it is because everyone else is streaming this game. I am not going to break through the fucking noise of everyone else's favorite streamers playing this game. Like that's just going to be an inherent issue. You're not going to be able to, I'm not going to be able to get new viewers. I even lost followers while playing through Monster Hunter Wilds. There are people that were like cleaning up their followers or something like that, and it was like someone was just like, I'm not following this Zeebs. Like, why the fuck am I bothering? Unfollow. Hi there, Starcatcher Wolf. Borking in my chat. Did Unnamed send you here? Or are you just a regular Borker? You look like a regular Borker. Alrighty then, you're just a regular Borker. But yeah, so So yeah, so that's my reasons for not playing Monster Hunter Wild. I would love to play brand new games after going through all kinds of older games throughout the year, and then when I go to the new games, everyone's like, oh hey, never seen this GrantZeebs before, gives them a follow and such like that. But I have not seen that kind of growth whenever I play new games. You know when I get growth on these streams? Is when I play older games that are like strong nostalgia for people. So for instance, Titan Quest, Kingdom Hearts, those games, oh, that did huge follows and such like that. Hi there, Starcatcher. Thank you so much for the follow. I do appreciate it, though. Fellow Beastman also playing your MMO of choice. It is a top-rated MMO, as according to Josh Drive Hayes. It has about as high of a score as unable to commence as a disciple or hand or while in the party. Oh, I gotta leave the party.
Yep.
Alright, give me your quest. It's gonna be a little bit annoying, but I'm gonna do it anyway. But yeah, does it matter on that regard? I thought you just stream what you like. I do stream, like... Okay. There is a difference between streaming what I like and, like... I want to stream, but I want to... Like, it's sort of like a respectable streaming. Like, I'm not streaming every time I play a video game that I like. I'm not streaming every day. Algorithm-wise... like, I should be trying to, like, you know, just drink as much soda as I can, stream for at least 4 hours a day every day, and always play the latest game or something like that. And even if it's something I really don't want to do, such as Fortnite or Marvel Rivals or Overwatch 2, those are the things that help me grow and what have you. So there is that side. Then there is the other side of, you know, just doing it whenever the fuck I want. Like, I could, like, quite honestly, there's a part of me that would love to just do this once a week going forward. Like, Saturdays, that's it. You have me on Saturday. If I work that Saturday, you don't have me at all. But Saturday morning and then, you know, either into the afternoon, depending on my mood, or even going as far as the evening, you'll find me streaming. But more often than not, a lot of weeks, I would rather not stream. And especially during this time period where, like, I'm on a diet, I am on as low of a level as I am not able to, like, you know, I'm not able to encourage the energies and what have you. It's a lot of work for me. It's really socially draining trying to stream and such, as much as I would love to just lock in and play whatever games that I want. Like, Monster Hunter Wilds, I have my fun when it's offline, but Monster Hunter Wilds, I'm locked in, I'm playing. I'm not really doing, like, that much in engaging with chat and what have you, and when you're streaming, you have to engage with chat. I am not, like, a pro, like, ZD gamer from, like, a clan or something like that, where it's like, oh, the mere merit of my skill is enough for people to watch me and shit. I'm not a speedrunner or anything like that. I am a personality streamer, not a skill streamer. So it's very much up, and he's gone again. Savage disappeared. But yeah, so this is coming from someone that is probably intended to stream eventually. He's just curious mainly. But yeah, so here's the thing. As great as it would be, like, to play the latest games and what have you, quite frankly, unless you have the following to encourage more people to watch you, do not play the games that everyone else is playing. You are going to be all the way down at the bottom for a lot of viewers and what have you, because A, they're not familiar with you, and you don't have any relevant similar streamers to get, you know, attention for the recommended stream. And number two, you are probably not going to have the viewers to be able to be at the top of the listing for, like, high viewer count and shit like that. So, normally, it is better to be playing... I have no idea what the plot line of this thingamadiggy is. I'm probably just going to skip this. You are, like, the way that I was going through this, like, you know, years ago, was you play the niche games, you get the audience with the niche games and what have you, and because of that, you're able to then, you know, once in a while, play the brand spanking new games. I would love to play the Majima game or the Infinite Wealth game, and unfortunately, I cannot do that if I'm in the middle of... Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. There's... I don't have the stats, and I am not a marketing major or anything like that. So I unfortunately cannot, like, you know, tell you with absolute certainty, like how to actually be like streaming and such like that, because unfortunately I only know like the barest minimum, which is things such as you need to, you know, do the the hard yards, which is do a lot of streaming, do it often, and you need to be playing in games that, one, people want to see you play, and two, people would like to engage with you on. So playing brand new games, the reason why I don't do that is for the mixture of the people who like watching me stream for the personality and such like that, they want to play the games, they want to play the brand new games as well. So they are not going to go and get spoilt with, like, you know, me playing Monster Hunter Wilds or Like a Dragon, the story of Majima, or Majima is a pirate, or whatever the fuck that game is. Like, if there is a game that they would like to play and I'm also playing it, more likely than not, they're going to play it themselves. Alrighty, here it goes. So, yeah, it's a... Let's see, can I repose it? Nah, it's fully resisted to sleep, so that's annoying. This is... So, yeah. So... I'm just gonna continually stun them. Presence of mind and lucid dreaming. Oh, fuck's sake. So I do need to get rid of, like, the Aether shit. I sort of get what you mean there. Yeah. That's why, like, I feel like one of the rare, like, for artists, however, going into the artist channel, they do have to do the grind in art, as a, like, in the art channel. And it is a very popular channel. But you still need to go through that and such like that. It's not like, you know, playing through Fortnite or playing through all the other games that, like, you know, maybe you're just going to be stuck at the bottom and such like that. If you're an artist, stream art. Stream you making art, whether it's, you know, free, like, your own stuff or you got to do commissions. More often than not, your own stuff. Because guess what? You're going to have to be able to do it for, like, long periods of time. And as an artist, I feel like that is to your benefit because of the fact of, you know, art takes a long time to draw and what have you. So you've got something that is guaranteed to fill the stream for like 4 to 6 hours, depending on how long. And despite what, you know, people on Twitch will want to tell you, there is a huge benefit in having the long form streams. Dazarus has gotten up to partner after 2 years of streaming. Not even 3 years of streaming, like 2.5 years of streaming, they are now partner. Absolutely wonderful for them. You know how they were able to get to that? 6 times a week, they stream for 12 hours. Who else do you know can do 6 days of streaming for 12 hours a day? Oh, finally, the rain is getting stronger. I was wondering when that was going to happen. There we go. Alright, presence of mind, I'm gonna need a run next. So yeah, howdy, Labarg. Sorry I haven't asked how your day has been going, Labarg. And... Himbo. Alright, let me get the bigger one out of the way. Actually, no, let me get the smaller ones out of the way. Smaller ones will probably be the better one to remove, so then that way I don't have to deal with them all the time. There we go. Ah! Okay, so, yeah, get rid of the smaller ones and try not to die. Hi there, Big Day Jay. I am doing A-okay. I am just trying to go through this thingy-madiggy right now. So, I am just really absorbed into it. I'm just debating what I would stream beyond art mainly. Don't think about it.
B1G_DJ demands
Like,
you
for
drink.
you, Davey boy, art. That's it. That's all you're streaming for, like, the first, like, few months or something like that. Don't think about a game you want to stream until, like, maybe, like, after you've been made affiliate and you've seen, like, what the first month is about and such like that. Because you'll talk about video games or something like that, and who knows, maybe one of them will mention something about, you know, loving Final Fantasy XIV, or either older games or newer games, and that's when you can start doing the whole, like, you know, you want to play these games and what have you. What happens if I do Benediction? There we go. Alright, what happens if I do Cure 3? Oh, nothing happens. Cool. No, there we go. There's the Void Call being useless. What's my cure potency? Presence of Mind. Let's get you out of the way. Let's get you out of the way. There we go. So now we've got most of them out of the way. Go. Try not to die this time as I run around. Thankfully, still alive, but that's because I'm using my, like, Blood Lily shit. Again! Why do I not get help with this person? How is juggling a job and streaming like anyways? You seem pretty busy. Oh, absolutely busy. It is, honestly, very busy, and like that's why you don't see me stream. Like I did try like a year or two ago of streaming every day, and I'm gonna be frank with you, I felt like absolute shit. And I told myself that, oh, the reason why was because I didn't have the opportunity to like make any adjustments to my stream and what have you. That's not the problem. The problem is that I very much was in a state where like, you know, I just didn't have the energy to do anything, and it just felt like, you know, I was at my limit just to do the, there we go, Benediction is now full. Do the Holy. Ding. Dong. So, hi there, Faded Foxo, welcome to the stream. Like, I could do it. I could stream, like, every day after work for, like, 3 to 4 hours, but I wouldn't be able to do that without, you know, having to fuck up my diet and just be like, look, I cannot do this on, like, minimal energy. I am going to need to do this with, like, you know, way more, I'm gonna need to put in, like, way more, effort and just, like, have way more calories and such, and probably, like, you know, actually have, like, a proper problem at work when it comes to actually, you know, doing my job and what have you, and then next thing you know, it's like, oh boy, I am thinking about nothing but streaming. And unfortunately, for all of you guys, you're not going to find me doing that because there is not that much worth of return on, you know, me streaming every day and what have you. I'm sorry. As much as I love playing video games, as much as I love, like, you know, showing off to people that, hey, I'm streaming right now and what have you, it is not worth it. It is not worth, like, you know, absolutely going, like, fucking over my diet and, you know, probably eating way more than normal, trying to keep my energies up in order to stream, like, every day and do the 4-hour stream and what have you. Oh, cool. That was a lot easier this time when I made him take his time. That makes sense. It's one of the reasons I'm considering streaming. Art's all I think about outside of IRL life stuff, but not thinking enough to go back to the hell that is the industry. Look, fair enough. And what's more is I feel like I am probably not the best person to talk about in regards to, like, oh, streaming as an artist. I would highly recommend talking to people such as Dead Anthro. Who else is there? There's I don't know if any of them are online right now for me to rate into. Gaddy's fine. Yep, cool. Gaddy is fine. Excellent. And then, but yeah, there are artist streamers out there. It grew in popularity, I would say, a year or two ago. During the time of, like, you know, COVID and post VTuber invasion going off on Twitch. Right now, the VTuber invasion is over. We're already here. And so now comes the very fun part of, like, you know, way more people needing to, like, there's just a few more people, like, you know, leaving Twitch because they started realizing that the Twitch grind is not worth it because it's an easy job. Streaming is an easy job. The difficulty in being, like, a Twitch streamer or that kind of nonsense is not the streaming part. Streaming is the easiest part. It's by wearing all the other hats that can make you a successful streamer. So, for instance, being an editor, being a social media coordinator, being a moderator, like, all the stuff that is associated with streaming, but is not like the indicative requirement of a streamer. That's where it starts getting busy. And not because, like, one job is trickier on its own or anything like that, but just the fact that when you do streaming, you, like, depending on your success or depending on your income or, like, whatever your finances are and such, you might need to start doing other things, or you get someone else to do it for you. There we go. And I can't talk to them until level 68, and by then I'm better off doing it until, like, I'm better off going back to them when I'm, like, level 70. Because, oh my goodness. And there's all this stuff I gotta get rid of. Alright, you know what? Let's desynthesize all this stuff. We don't need it. But yeah. There's a lot you would need to do in streaming to be successful for streaming, and in my attempts into just being fucking normal, which, you know, is a trial in and of itself, I do not have the time or the patience for it. I'm sorry. It is what it is. And what's more is like, the only way it would stop being that way is if there was, like, you know, a greater return. You finally finish your PvP grind, you're gonna stop by my server real quick to say hi. You can say hi right now. Hi! Also, thank you for the self-care, Big DJ. I should have had a little sippy of water or something like that rather than continuing to sip the Coke, no sugar. There we go. Thank you. That works too. Yeah, I know my shit. Material extraction. Let's have a little look. Oh, hey, Vanguard Earring can be extracted as well as the choker there. Then the band of something or other. There we go. Alrighty. What do I want to do next? A part of me wants to just say I'm done. that is quite on. That is the god honest truth. Is that a part of me wants to just, like, it would be detrimental if I did this because I am not that big of a streamer, so the loss in exposure in a week or a month would be more detrimental than the recovery I would gain from it, but a part of me doesn't want to stream. How crazy is that? Just having this, like, sort of executive dysfunction. Oh, hey, the Wandering Mistral has something for me. Probably wants it for my warrior, so I'll swap over to him. Love the jazz. But yeah. Also, there's like a VR chat meetup or something or rather that I want to join in with, and that starts at like 12 o'clock. Have you come here to share a heroic yarn with me, Grant? Please do go on. You have my rapt attention. The Cloud of Darkness. Do you wish to unlock the Cloud of Darkness? Sure. I didn't know I was able to unlock it this quickly, but sure. Skip the cutscene. Probably not going to deal with that one, to be real with you, but hey, I've got it unlocked in case there's ever something crazy going on. Also, what the fuck is with my... What is with my back deciding to have, like, a random, like, thing? Oh! Yeah, the rain has not gone any stronger. He looks cool. Good for him. The music is also, like, just way too much for me. This is better music. Much better, better. Much better. Alright, so they're gonna be done in like 10 minutes and 11 minutes, so... Alrighty. But yeah, so... Let me just move me here, and then do the function screen lock, so then that way it's like that. But yeah, like... Because of... Like, it is... There's two ways I can go about this streaming. I'm gonna stand up for a little bit, try and get my... Try and not have my shoulders feel so weird with this leap motion on me. But yeah, there's two ways I could be going about the stream. Oh, someone has a question. How does it work, this macro March growth stuff that you're doing? So, the way that the... So I'll probably... Actually, you know what? Let me just go and get my, what's-a-mahoozy, because I really do need, like, a better... I need, like, a better description of the macro March explain, rather than just doing the, you know, macro March it is a celebration of the enjoyment of growth within the furry, usually to what's called macro scale. Think your tall buildings or ridiculous galaxy sizes. For the month of March, Grant can be grown even bigger through the use of a... So yeah, so here's what it's going to do. Alright, so ding, send using the bot account, fall back to broadcast. Alright, we're going to click OK on that one. I'm going to open up my text file, so we're going to come up with something completely different. So, there. Alright, so 2025 macro stuff. Alright, so new message will be... What will our new message be? For Macro March... So yeah, so short and sweet. For the month of Macro March, GrantZeebs can be... Can get bigger. Subs, gift bombs, and I'm just gonna say bit/cheers. I'm not gonna give a value. Bit/cheers. So for the month of March, GrantZeebs can get bigger. Subs, gift bombs, and or cheer, and bit/cheers will make the zebra grow 10% bigger. Is that... Do I want to explain that? Do I want to explain the math of how I get bigger? That it's like a 10% increase every time? So, for instance, like... So I haven't grown at all in this stream because, you know, no one's done a gift sub, no one's done 500 bits, no one has been able to do the, you know, the quote-unquote bigger... Why do I have paper in my pockets? Never mind. For the month of March, can grow bigger, gift subs... Subs, gift bombs, and cheers will make the grow 10% bigger. Look out for hyper himbo redeems special bigger redeem 2. So yeah, let's go with that, and then there's a delay of, you know, half a second, sure. And then it does the macro delta, where it explains... So, yeah, double something or other. CPH in this stream has grown, and a total of... So yeah, so that's fine there. Alright, so, Macro March. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So yeah, so it's 10% every time is the idea. So like right now I'm like 2 meters. So if you grow me up in size, or I'm 2.1, I'm 7 foot. So if you grow me up in size, that's 7 feet 7 inches or something like that. And then if you grow me again, then it goes up another then it gets me to like 8 feet something. You grow and again and again and again. So it's like interest. It gets big. Like the bigger your initial value is, the bigger the growth value is. So right now at like 2.3, that's like nothing. But if you get me up to like 3 or 4, then like the next time you grow me, I'm even bigger of a growth. That's how it works. So the idea is that, you know, when you get to like really large values because of gift subs and stuff like that, then it goes into crazy values. Bits are probably like a better way of being able to do quick, like, you know, fast values, because it's only like 500 bits to have me grow 1 time. Each sub grows me 1 time as well. But if you do like 10 subs, it grows me 10 times. If you do 5,000 bits, it grows me 10 times. You get it now? Nice. I probably need a better way of explaining it, both in the title or something like that, because right now I just have it where it's like, oh, 2.3 meters currently. I probably need to do like a better like macro March thing. So it's like, you know, grab the title, do the ruler, and then just say like macro March. So yeah, but yeah, there's a character limit to how big my titles can be, and it's like, yeah, it's tough. But yeah, okay, so I've answered your question there. I'm gonna snooze this alarm because, yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be streaming, but it's probably not gonna be for a whiles longer, just simply because of the fact of, like, yeah, part of me is just, you know, I can't do it like I used to. I can't do the big streams like I used to. Like, I would love to be that Zeebs that would do, like, you know, this 6-hour stream on Saturday or Monday when I'm not working or something like that. But, like, fact is, like, in my pursuit of trying to, like, there's stuff I want to do IRL, and that's things such as saving my money, losing weight, and I'm not enthusiastic about exercise, so you're not going to find me, you know, exercising on stream unless people are demanding that I do that on stream, which, you know, it's hard to hear what people want from my stream because no one says shit. I'm sorry you're struggling. I've been there for about half an hour and I feel bad that you're struggling. I can't ease your... Look, it's alright, Renee, Zach. Like, I don't... Like, I'm not demanding the viewers do something. Like, that's not my role. Like, that's not what the streamer should do. The streamer can incentivize, they can plead, they can bleed their heart outs for the viewers and what have you, but they can never demand. They can never force the viewer into doing something they don't want to do. Like, I can't force you to watch me. I can't force you to give me bits. I can't force you to, you know, give me subs and what have you. Like, that's not how this arrangement works. That's not why we go into streaming and what have you. Or at least that's not why I go into streaming. I would love those things, but but there's a recognition that that is not how this is going to go. So, yeah. I'm just sort of speaking my mind. And if everything in life was good, like if I didn't have to worry about work, if I didn't have to worry about my weight or my income, then I would probably put more of myself into streaming. But I can't. That's just the end. That's just the be all, the end all of this entire thing, is that I would love to put more into the streaming, but I can't. And with the way I am right now, a part of me also just wants to sort of like just like it's been in my mind a few more times than often, which I really don't like, and a part of me just wants to kind of like, when it gets to my anniversary, like I'll have been doing this for 4 years, and a part of me wants to just close up shop for a little bit. Like I want to just be like, hey, I'm done. I'm like, I would love to be able to do this more, but in the time that I've been doing this, trying to force myself to do it like 3 times a week. I used to be able to do this 4 and 5 times a week, which I can't do anymore. There's so many things I want to improve on myself. There's so little I have, you know, going for me in streaming that I would like to just, you know, I would like to just take a break, and not just I'm going to be missing for about 3 weeks to a month, but like an actual legitimate, like, stream is just gone. It's done. It's you know, it's still here or what have you. The Discord is closed. The Blue Sky has like not a peep of like past clips and such like that. Like there's I don't know what it is about like when you get to your 30s or something like that, but there very much is just this case for me to just, you know, bloom, like shut down, like Transformer, like, you know, going from Optimus Prime into a truck and then just going on the shelf and such. It's like, it very much is like that. And then, you know, have my week or 2 of recovery and then think of, hey, if I'm going to go back, how am I going to rebrand? Like, how am I going to start? Like, how am I going to start again? And but then comes the inverse problem, which is I don't like starting again. That's my biggest, that is my biggest pet peeve about the whole, like, if I ever want to take a break from streaming, like, whether it's be for a month or a week, is that I do not like losing progress. But then there's a part of me that's like, am I even making progress by continuing to do this? And it's like, you know, who knows? Who knows? Like, do I have to, like, you know, start an entirely new, like, you know, channel altogether and be like, let's see how we go there? Like, just reinvent the Zeebs? But the thing is that I lack imagination in that area. I would love to think of myself as someone that can reinvent themselves, but this is me. I can't imagine reinventing myself IRL. How the fuck would I reinvent myself for streaming? I don't know how Kusaki does it. I don't know how Inverted Bolt does it. I don't know how a lot of streamers that go through re-debuts or 3.0s, I don't know how they go through the, I am just going to invent an entirely new person, and it's going to be new overlays, new emotes, all this kind of nonsense. I cannot imagine that. That just sounds like a costly nightmare. That sounds like easily throwing $1,000 into a venture that you have no guarantee you're going to recover from. Because that's where this is right now. It's a very fun hobby, and I would love to, like, respect the grind, but a part of me does not want to invest if there isn't an interest in it. That's where I am. That's where this is the stuff that is probably in a lot of people's minds, and it's not, like, vocalized that often. It's like when you're exercising. Some people don't care what their body is telling them while they're exercising. They are not, like, just actively thinking of every step, every motion, every weight, or something like that. I very much am thinking about, you know, I'm on a treadmill. I'm walking on the treadmill. I'm on a treadmill. I'm walking on a treadmill. I'm on a treadmill. It's going at this speed. Like, I'm very much, like, very much attuned into that kind of, mindset. It makes exercise absolutely bullshit for me, because it's like, I'm thinking about it. And the only way I've been able to get out of that is, like, sounds like you have a lot of life stuff in the background. It's good to prioritize that if you're feeling overwhelmed. Yeah, but that's the thing. It's not that much. Like, it doesn't sound that much to me, and yet it is. Like, how does my brain do that? How does my brain reconcile, like, because here's the thing, it's like, it's job. It's 9 to 5 job. That's the first thing. It's a 9 to 5 job, Monday to Friday. Sometimes I'm working the Saturday shift, but, like, that Saturday shift happens, like, maybe once a month or something like that. So you've got that going. And then, so that's the one thing. But everyone does that. Everyone has a 9 to 5 when you're over the age of 18. Like, it's like a game of Boggle or something like that, I suppose. So you got that. Then it's just, you know, because you have the job, you are trying to save on finances. Because one of the things you're just going to have to think about at some point is the fact that I can't just be renting forever. I am not in a good savings position. I need to save more money. So there's that. But that's like every other Australian that's in the middle of renting right now and would like to not be renting forever and instead going into, like, a mortgage in a home or something like that that's gonna never depreciate in value, because Australia, for some fucking reason, has so much people's personal wealth just sitting in fucking homes instead of, like, you know, actual investments. Because guess what? Investments have a chance of loss, but housing isn't losing money, which I think is, like, the biggest bullshit. Like, what do you mean the price of the house keeps going up? So yeah. So there's these things, and I remember I said this like not even a week or two ago, I think, or even last month, was this thing of like, oh yeah, just because you spin out doesn't mean the world stops spinning. So yeah. I don't like being overwhelmed. And I don't like how little it takes for me to get overwhelmed. It shouldn't take this much. It should be, like, you know, relatively easy. Also, why is my thingy-majiggy, like, all the way over there? Why can't my volume mixer be, like, you know, move off to the right? There's, like, all these things here. Comms, AC, cloud. Okay, I can hide the cloud. Sound alerts, Twitch alerts, those are fine to be there, I suppose. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, it's just actually, Erne and Zach, if you're still here, I got something to tell you. I keep forgetting to bring this up, and I keep thinking that it would come up almost organically while I was going through games or by whatever someone mentions by chat. But the last 2 songs that I've been listening to on loop on my phone while I'm going to work or coming back from work or when I'm bored, there are 2 songs, and it's absolutely fucking hilarious because I know I've memed on it and such like that, but I honestly am enjoying these songs, and that is like Hold Me by Pearl Blade, which is a remix of Simple and Clean, and then more recently Simple and Clean, the orchestral, so none of the lyrics, just the music, by Hikaru Utada. Like, it's just silly that it's like, you know, me, I make the joke of like, ah, yes, it's been X number of days since Kingdom Hearts has last been mentioned on stream or, you know, mentioned on the Discord and such. But quite honestly, there are a few moments where I'm just sitting here and I'm like, I think I miss Kingdom Hearts. There are legitimate moments of that. Oh. So it's just funny. Like, as much as I like to meme on like the, you know, can't get away from Kingdom Hearts, it's like if there comes a new Kingdom Hearts, however, if Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out, oh, you bet your ass I'm going to be playing that. Like, somehow that game has done it. There are moments where I miss you, but I don't want to be a bother. Ah! I stream when I can. Plus, I'm in the Discord. Like, I try to be in the Discord and what have you, but introverted as fuck. It's very fucking difficult to, you know, be extroverted and what have you. Especially when you're an introvert with, like, low levels of energy. Who knows? One day, maybe when I get under, like, you know, 100 kilograms or under 80 kilograms, which is, like, the ideal, maybe once I get under that particular weight, I will start returning to, like, you know, oh, I need some energy. Let me just down, like, this liter bottle of Coke Zero or something like that, and then next thing you know, woo, I'm like, buzzed and ready to go. Or maybe I'll actually have, like, a McDonald's or something like, or not McDonald's. McDonald's is bad. Something meaty. I'll have something meaty, like a kebab, or a twister, or... I'll just have something a lot more filling in my day, and I'll just have way more energy and ready to, like, engage with people and such. But so far, January, February, March, real low levels. And as much as I would love to just simply say, you know, we're putting a pause on streaming while Zeebs tries to get his diet in order and tries to lose weight and shit, I know that will be relatively detrimental unless I come back to stream with, like, brand new stuff, like brand new overlays, brand new emotes and what have you. But, you know, I do not have the income, and I do not have the time when I do that. Would be nice, though. Would be nice to do, like, a proper, like, you know, display rebrand, but it is what it is. Yeah. And that's it. That's my Saturday. It's lightly raining outside because people thought Cyclone Alfred would be hitting Brisbane with, like, a Category 2, but instead, we're being hit with tropical lows. We're being hit with the equivalency of, hey, it's gonna be a bit rainy outside, try not to open the dams and accidentally flood the city. So, yeah. Probably need to rethink about my thing. Gotta take care of yourself first. Hope you can figure it all out. I would like to take care of myself. It's okay to take the time for you, and it's okay to not connect with the image you're built from your past self anymore. And if I have to say goodbye, I'll remember you. So yeah, I just don't want to take a break so soon from December. Like, remember when it was December? Like, god damn, that was a good time. I think I had a week off work before I had to go and, you know, travel to the States and meet up with family and such. I finally was able to, like, catch up with people. During the week I wasn't working and before I went up to the States, I went through so much Monster Hunter. I spent, like, an entire day in Monster Hunter, especially since I was on a diet break as well. So I was able to like sort of, you know, when I felt like eating whatever I wanted, I did eat whatever I wanted. And my stomach was small enough that it was like, I'm not eating an entire McDonald's meal in one sitting or a HSP. Like that shit was going to be spread out across the entire day or something like that. And if I did treat myself at like proper intervals, it was like, I go to the bakery, I get myself one croissant, not even a chocolate croissant, just a normal croissant, a lovely Danish, and then I have that, and it was absolutely enjoyable. Like, yeah. Who knows, maybe. So, yeah. Lord knows, probably April. April 1st to April 8th will be like my last week of, you know, being able to go through my intensive diet and such like that. Maybe that would be a good time to go on the break, because that way it's after Macro March, so any of that growth incentive and such like that isn't going to go away, and you know, the opportunity of like, you know, bits and subs and all that kind of such isn't going to go away. It's going to be in, but yeah, like I don't know. That's the interesting thing after streaming for like, you know, over 3 years and still being in the same spot that I've been in for like the last 2 is I honestly don't know where I'm going. I honestly don't know like where the improvements are and what have you. It is what it is. Blah. Let's have a look and see who's online and who we can go and raid. Let's have a look. Oh, Quent is streaming. I haven't raided into Quent in like forever. Oh my god, and they're in a maid outfit. We gotta go raid into Quent. Hopefully the low maid energies will be pretty decent for everyone here. If you're wondering what our raid message is going to be, it's just going to be the short and sweet himbo raid. Actually, you know what? Let's change that. Let's change it to the... That's not going to be our raid message. This is going to be our raid message. That's going to be our raid message. We're not going to use the dad bod emote. We're going to use the arrive emote. That one will be a little bit sweeter. That will be a lot cuter. So if you'll join in with me on that one. But yeah, that is going to be it for me today. I am going into a VR chat session with unnamed Yeen, who's going to be hosting with like Solo and a few other creators and what have you. I'm not too sure how other people would get invited and such like that into the thing. I just know how I'm gonna get in there. I'm not too sure how it opens up and what have you, but you know, if any of you are friends with Unnamed or Solo and are going in there as well, I'm probably gonna be able to say hi to you there as well. I'm not streaming tomorrow. I don't know if I'm streaming Monday. I'll get a stream schedule out in the future and a Macro March image, but otherwise, I want to say thank you everyone who came along to today's stream. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful time over at Quen's stream, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!